And there is a sort of like sexualization of mixed race heritage that, I mean, I don't know that I've done enough thinking to be able to answer why that is. I think that I felt, especially, I mean, and thanks to you to some degree, I felt guilty that I would have imagined I could have been part of a racial history that was free of blood or plunder, right? Like it's crazy to me now that I was just kind of like, oh, I'm whatever, it doesn't matter, like I'm the future. No racial identity is free of blood or plunder. I mean, as I learned in researching the twin poles of my ancestry, my father would say, oh, you know, we were from this tiny town in Iowa, and there were no people of color except for the lone black dry cleaner, which is an alarm bell should ring when a white person is like, there were no people of color, and it was totally cool. And like, we didn't think anything of it. I began to sort of research, like, why is Iowa so white? And part of the reason there were no people of color in my dad's town is because the people of color who once owned the land had been driven off of it and killed off and died from diseases basically foisted upon them. But never in our family history had we ever imagined that the Wagners of Lansing, Iowa, who arrived just a handful of years after the Winnebago tribe was driven off the land, never had we conceived of the fact that those two histories dovetailed. And never had we ever even thought that we actually were given something unfairly, and that was part of the reason we were able to grow things off the land and grow big and strong and become the Wagners of Lansing, Iowa. We had never accounted for the debt. And that has been, I mean, and to go back to the mixed race thing, I had never thought of the debt on any side of my, I mean, and my Burmese side has plenty of questionable histories to it too. But the truth is that you can't just be nothing. You're always a part of something. And a lot of times that something is really messy.